From the President, we have before us today Honorable Kwame Governs Abuja as Minister Designate for Roads and Transports, Roads and Highways. Thereafter, we shall have Honorable Haruna Idrisu, Minister Designate for Education, and Honorable Eriko Poku, Minister Designate for Food and Agriculture. Honorable members, we've agreed to start the day with Honorable Governs Kwame Abuja. Clerk, may you invite him to take the seat. Clerk of the committee, may you proceed to conduct the swearing in for the nominee.
I hereby...
Honorable nominee, your microphone, please.
I, Governor Kwame Abuja,
swear by the Almighty God.
Swear by the Almighty God.
That the evidence I shall give before this committee.
That the evidence.
May I find out from my ranking member whether he has opening remark.
Chairman, rightly so. I have some opening remarks to make on behalf of the minority caucus. First, we congratulate our colleague on his nomination, and also to say that we have noticed from the communication coming from the presidency that this time the letter was duly signed by Mr. President himself. Suffice to state that there is no cabinet yet. So we want to draw the attention of Mr. President that in his letter, since there is no cabinet, he couldn't have copied secretary to cabinet. And we noticed from the letter that he's copied the Vice President, Jubilee House, the Chief of Staff, Jubilee House, and also the Secretary to Cabinet. There is none. Having said that, Chair, we also would want to express a view on some 3 important national issues.
Honorable Ranking, I recognize for the further.
The Constitution makes provision for a cabinet, and then it makes provision for appointing ministers to fill the cabinet. So the cabinet exists as an institution and has its secretary as ministers are being appointed to that cabinet. So you cannot say that because the cabinet, which is made up of the ministers, is not yet fully constituted, that there is no secretariat, that there is no secretary to cabinet. I've worked at the office of the president before, and I know that there's an office there that is the cabinet's office that will usually have a secretary. And for records purposes, documents have to be copied them so that they keep the records. So please, this level of trying to belittle everybody and create an impression that people don't know what they are about must stop. And secondly, I see that you're about to read a copious press conference, and I have an objection to that pursuant to Order 267,
Honorable
1 and 2.
Honorable Ayaraga, your first point is well taken.
Yes.
We cannot preempt what he will say in his remaining remarks that he will have to do. So I agree with you that cabinet exists as an office, so in the constitution, and whatever letter that you are writing, at least you should make provision for a copy to be given to that particular office. So, Honorable Ranking Member, may you proceed,
Chairman,
with your...
Chairman,
are you on a point of order?
Yes, please. On what Honorable Ayaraga said.
What is your point of order?
Yes, let me refer to my colleague to Article 76 of the Constitution on the establishment of a cabinet. It says that there shall be a cabinet which shall consist of the President and Vice President and not less than 10 and not more than 19 ministers of state. 2. The cabinet shall assist the President in the determination of general policy of the government. 3. Talks about there shall be a secretary to the cabinet who shall be appointed by the President. As we speak, all appointments duly made by the President has been communicated to the country. We don't know of any appointed secretary to the cabinet as envisaged under the Constitution. So if a letter is written to the Speaker and copied to the Secretary to the Cabinet, who is unknown, so it's right for the leader, minority leader, to have raised that. We don't have a Secretary to the Cabinet duly appointed in accordance with the Constitution. We don't have to. We know there's a Secretariat, but who is the Secretary to the Cabinet? Who was copied? So let's agree and move. We are talking about the Secretary to the Cabinet who was copied in the...
Honorable members, I think from the discussion, the Constitution is very clear that there shall be a cabinet, there shall be a secretary. And if cabinet exists and a letter is written, copied cabinet, I do not see anything wrong if such a letter is copied to that particular institution. I think it is in line with our normal practice that a copy of the letter. So, honorable members, can we make progress? Is it on the same issue? No, honorable Whip, I do not think we should spend so much time on this issue. I am minded to give the floor to the ranking member to proceed.
Too much time.
Just
an observation.
Honorable Chief Whip.
Speaker,
I am minded. To give the floor to your leader.
Yes, my leader
to proceed
will speak,
with
but I have
his
an
comment.
observation to make, pursuant to what the Honorable Mama Ayaraga said.
Honorable Chief Whip, I am minded to give the floor to minority leader.
No,
to
Speaker, are you
proceed.
saying you allow me to speak? Is that it?
You will speak later.
No, I want to speak
leader.
now. I insist. I
Minority
speak
leader,
no,
proceed.
It's important I speak. It's important. It's important. Yeah, so you should listen to me. But you should listen to me first. No, you raise a matter which is not right.
Mr. J.
Speaker, we cannot begin on this note. He made a point. If you just tolerate me just a minute, leader. He made a point that...
Honourable members, can we make progress?
Minority leader. No, I insist. I need to say this. He made a point.
Honourable members, can we make progress?
Belittle. No.
Honourable minority leader, you have the floor.
Respect us. We are members of this committee. Respect us. Respect my opinion. Listen to me. What? No, what is that? Why? I respect the chair.
Honourable members.
I do respect the chair.
Honourable members.
She also respect.
I intend to manage the proceedings today. That is why I pleaded with you that let's give the floor let's give the floor to the minority leader to proceed.
I concede.
Because
going forward,
taking you, I'll have to take some from here, which would involve, you understand? So
no, please. Why? If for nothing at all, at least we
Chairman,
when we meet, we listen to
Mr. Chairman.
It's a small point.
No, let's just try and tolerate each other here. What is wrong?
If you had allowed me, just a minute.
Yes, we would have
But
gone
you were
forward.
allowed. You should
Mr.
be allowed.
Chair,
I should not be allowed.
honorable members, order. Honorable members, order. I do not think we should be debating point of order. A point of order has been raised and have created the opportunity to my left side for a response. And once a response has been given to the point of order, we should proceed. So, honorable minority leader, you have the floor.
Speaker, is it the case that you won't listen to me? If it's the case that you won't listen to me, that's fine. I'll give it to you.
Mr. Speaker,
But my colleague, my senior colleague,
I think he
Honorable
doesn't
Ayariga,
have the floor.
use the word.
He's been disruptive.
Use
He's
the
been
word.
indisciplined. He's been
Attributing it to
disruptive
the
and indisciplined.
Respected minority leader.
Look, we need
this
Mr. Speaker,
attempt at
Mr. Chairman,
seeking to belittle.
we need
that
to
word should be
understand that
withdrawn.
this is an extension
No,
of
you shouldn't be allowed
Parliament.
to be using those words on the
This
minority
is an
leader.
extension of
It's most
Parliament.
unfair.
He
It's
ought
not
to
fair.
understand that. He's been a member of this
Speaker,
Parliament
it's
for
not
4
fair.
times. He was out of. You didn't give him the floor yet.
You need to have the floor.
He doesn't have the floor either.
You see, the minority leader has the floor. So please, Honorable Chief Whip, just give the minority leader the opportunity to this thing.
Speaker, you know, in this house, I respect you a lot. If it is a case that you are insisting that I shouldn't speak, I should defer to my leader, fine. The point I really wanted to make, a word used by Honorable Ayariga,
Honorable Chief Whip.
saying that the
Honorable Chief Whip.
He used that word. It should not be
Honorable
entertained.
Chief Whip.
No.
Honorable Chief Whip.
Well,
The floor
Speaker, you can
is
have your way.
given
You can have your
to
way.
the minority leader on whose behalf you want to speak. And I believe he will deal with the issue. That is why I'm pleading with you that let's give the floor to the minority leader. Yes.
Honorable Chair, I think we on this committee, we try to respect each and everybody's view. There's something that we need to observe here. Let's try as much as possible to be tolerant to what we have been tolerant over the years. But why is it that this time around you want to gag and you don't want us to say what we have to say? Oh no, please. Why, if you are not given opportunity for people to express themselves, this is the floor of Parliament.
Honorable Deputy Leader, with all due respect, I am to manage the affairs today. A point of order is not supposed to be debated. So a point of order has been raised. And I have given an opportunity to the other side for a response. Are we going to debate the point of order? It is on that basis that I was with the view that once we have taken a response to the point of order, the member speaking should be given the opportunity to continue.
Mr. Chair, if there's a serious concern, obviously you should allow it to be expressed there. You should listen to each other. Please.
Speaker, listen to me.
Honorable Minority Leader, you may please proceed.